No.
Little things are the worst. They're like the
Not
kitchen.
fun. It's
That's
not.
like why you always got to do the kitchen either the first thing if you're moving, because all the little tedious stuff, the little things are take the most time.
Yes. Uh, Let me see. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna do. So hopefully it won't do anything wild. So as I was getting ready yesterday to go pick up the truck, I pick up the truck, and when I get there, all I wanted was a cute 10-foot girly truck. That's it. Enough to fit the appliances and to fit my bedroom set and any small little things that was there. They say we don't have a 10-foot truck. We can give you a 15-foot truck. All right, that's a little. Now I'm not afraid of trucks. Let me just tell y'all that I drove when I um brought myself from Atlanta to back to Philadelphia. I drove a 26-foot Penske truck pulling my Toyota Camry on a trailer in the back. So I'm not. I'm a driver. I'm not afraid of it. It's just I just wanted a cute girly truck. I didn't need a big old truck, so I'm like, let me get the 10-foot truck. So I get there, and while I'm checking in to get the truck, it says the 15-foot truck is no longer available. And I'm like, no, it said the pricing is no longer available. I said, well, what happened? So I'm back and forth. So I go in the place, and the man says, I don't know, you got to call. So I call. The lady says, oh, the person didn't return the truck. I said, I'm looking right at it. She said, well, for whatever reason, it hasn't been checked in, but we'll give you a 20-foot truck for the same price. It wasn't about the 20-foot truck. It was about I didn't want a 20-foot truck. So they give me this humongous truck. So I am driving all through Atlanta in this 20-foot truck. I find a dining room table set, right? On Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, oh, this will be perfect. I can run rose vines through it. It looks going to be pretty. I'm going to change the cushions to red. I'm all excited. So I tell the man that I want to get the living room set. I have the truck. I mean the dining room set. So let me go get the truck. I mean, go get the set. He sends me the address. Guess where the address is?
By
Namaste.
your house?
Namaste. Mm-mm.
Don't say.
Hanton.
Oh, Ooh. Oh no, no, no. Canton? Oh, no. Not with a 20-foot truck. All those miles? Oh, no.
So I had a decision to make. Canton was 37 miles, an hour, 15 minutes, but it was a mm, beautiful table set for $100. So I'm like, if you bought it in the store, it probably cost you about 500 or so. So 37 miles is $37 because they charge for the mile with the truck. So it's $37 plus an hour of my time. $67 if you count coming back.
And back.
But I didn't go back because Marietta was closer than my house. So I came to my daughter's house. So I drove that 20-foot truck all the way to Canton and back. So on the way though, when I first picked up the truck, now mind you, the truck I got was the third truck. The third truck, when I looked at the number to identify the truck, it said T2888.
Okay.
Well, all right, that's your truck.
Right.
Take that
That's
one.
my truck. So then, as I'm looking at the address of the locate, when I get to the man's house, I said, "Oh my God!" First of all, Canton is beautiful. I didn't know that
Yes, it is.
in there. I mean, and this development where he lived at, they were having a holiday lights contest. So everybody's house was decked out. So it was just so wonderful to see it. So when I was getting close to his house, I said, all of these houses are so beautiful. I can't see the numbers because it was dark by the time I got there. I said, which house is yours? He said, it's the one with the inflatable Snoopy. And I was like, of course it's the one with the inflatable Snoopy. Then when I get to his house, his address was 224. It's an 8 house. It's an 8 house. I left an 8 house, went to an 8 house in an 888 truck. And him and his son was there and they loaded because the table is long, but it's glass. And I'm like, oh my God, I got this big old truck with this glass thing in there. So I stop at the Walmart and get some the bungee cords just in case. I don't know what these bungee cords are gonna do because I'm not really a professional mover. I just know that I don't want them chairs sliding into the glass. So I'm just gonna get that. Plus I have an appliance dolly in there too. And that thing was moving all around the whole time I was driving. So okay, so him and his son, they said, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll load everything up." So they load it up. They get it all in the truck. They do the bungees, did everything, and so then I leave to come to my daughter's house. So I'm traveling. Oh, and I had to stop and get gas in this big old truck. And like I said, it's not my first. Hey, Venus, it's not my first time driving a big truck. I drove the 26-foot with my Toyota Camry on the back. It's just the amount of carefulness that you have to have so you don't run over curbs and corners and stuff. I think I took at least one curb out. Boom. And the whole time I was thinking about Bridget when I was in the truck. I was thinking about Bridget. I said, oh my God. So now I'm here at my daughter's house collecting up all of these things that I thought it wasn't whole enough for here. But it's still a lot of stuff here.
You gonna fill that truck.
I'm definitely going to fill that truck.
Truck. By the time you are done, you gonna
So
fill
I'm
that.
thinking that I was
20 foot. 20 foot is really not a lot.
going
It isn't. It's really
It's
just that
it's
overhead
not a
bin.
lot.
compared
Yeah,
to
she can fill that truck.
compared to Juicy. It's not. No, it's not. All I wanted was a 10-foot truck and end up with a double sized truck I wanted. So God knew better than me. That's all. That's all I know is God knew better than me. So I'm going to. So I still don't even know who helping me yet. So a bunch of people that said I'll call you around 4 o'clock. I'll let you know. I get off work around this time. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be out in the dark again tonight. But I'm gonna at least do all that I can do. I'm gonna have everything prepared so that whomever shows up to me and Maya's house, we be ready for them. That's all I know. That's all I can do. God got the whole plan. He gave me a 20-foot truck so I could fit everything at one fell swoop.
It's gonna work out. I think that's actually worth it now that you said it, because you have the washer, the dryer, and the refrigerator coming from here. They're not small, even though a 10 foot would have fitted. But I didn't know you were also a dining room, 4 chairs or 6 chairs.
6 chairs.
6 chairs, yeah, and then your knickknacks and your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, God knew. You got the right truck. You got the right truck without having to return it, without having to squeeze or compromise. And then you
Right.
said
You need
knickknacks
space.
become so like those knickknacks become consuming. You will turn around and you'll see something in the corner. At least you know you can grab everything
I'm looking
with one fell swoop. You got the room. You got the room.
at 100 books right now.
Well, oh my gosh, I didn't hear that part.
I'm looking.
Darlena, it's always better to have more
More
room and
than
not
little.
need it,
Yes,
Yes,
and then
absolutely.
to have less room and
And
you
just to
got
know how
so
to
much
pack your shit
stuff.
around.
it's
You're
a
right.
Cause
it's 100 books on this shelf. It's probably 60 books on that shelf, and then I got another bookshelf in my inside my bedroom. So I don't even
Yeah.
know 30, 40 books for that. And I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even think about the books. I need boxes for just the books.
Yep, God knew, because I'm telling you that it'll get filled up so quickly, and it's the worst to not have enough. Moving down from New York, we had, I think, a 26 footer, and still was, almost like we had to put stuff back or leave things, and that's just heartbreaking. So
Yeah,
even though you're in the same state, at least by the time you finish, your neighborhood's gonna be like, oh, she's finally moving in.
listen, my old neighbor gonna be happy to see a moving truck because she said, you ain't got no truck. Who you running from? Why you ain't have no truck?
mm.
Are you going to be a problem on our block? I feel like you're going to be a problem. I said, ma'am, have you ever starting over? Like, I'm just starting over. I don't need a truck. She was like, well, don't bring no BS on this block because we ain't that kind of block.
Oh my
I,
Lord, child.
Darlena, remember I can't help you. My foot mash up.
I know your foot mess up. Your foot mess up. I know you tell me that every time, Coach. Yes, this is our friend Genevieve Niamani's shirt that says turn your struggle into your strength. Yes, yes, yes. I told her that this is my favorite sweatshirt. I think I've had this sweatshirt over 2 years. It really feels like a warm blanket. And whenever I have to do a whole bunch of things and it's cold, this is my favoriteest sweatshirt to wear. It's made out of good material and it just makes me happy. So I'm doing a whole lot of moving today. And I knew that it was going to be a little bit chilly, but I didn't need nothing heavy. So this is my go-to. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. This is my go-to. I tell her every time. She said, "You every time you wear it, you should tag me in it." I said, "You should sell more because people probably want it because they see me with it." Because it was definitely well made. I mean, I've watched it 1,000 times, and it's still the words are still there. And her with her thing, the art of rock bottom, how to hit rock bottom and come back, and then she got her name on the sleeve too. Genevieve Nehemiah.
Yeah, I like that. I like a good pull. I done learned to like a good pullover being a truck driver,
Yeah,
baby.
look at
I
you.
just had to throw mine away because it got doused in diesel.
Look.
And my baby
Oh,
daughter talked
no.
to my mama. Oh my God, mama, you didn't do that. She said,
Mm-mm.
well, I was hoping you left that at my house one day. I'm like, girl, shut up. Plotting on your clothes. But I like that. I like a good hoodie, honey.
Yes, it's so perfect. It's perfect. Got the little hand thing in the front, not to be nice and comfortable in it. So yeah, I tell her every time I wear it. Every time I wear it. But yeah, so today is officially move day. I don't have any of our regular stuff. So I remember I said I was gonna switch this book 1,000 times. I done bought this book from the thrift store twice. So I put one in the bag to give away to somebody. I don't know. Somebody's gonna get one, but I'm gonna see what they because it's also a daily inspiration book. It's called Simple Abundance, a day book of comfort and joy by Sarah Ban Breathnock. And let me see what she says for what is today? What is it? Today is the 20th?
Yes.
Jeez.
Your 4 years Eve.
4 years Eve. Yes.
I have that book, Simple Abundance.
I
Yes.
think I do too.
I
I think
inherited it from my mom. My mother bought all kinds of books.
Wow.
Yep. I
That's
have Simple Abundance from my mother
yeah,
too.
that's what I
But
said.
it doesn't look like that. It's maybe that's the workbook. This
No.
is a daily book. It's a big fat. Oh no, that's it.
Mm-hmm,
That's it.
oh
mm-hmm.
no,
Yep,
mine
yep,
says
yep.
Daily Calm. I thought
Every
it said
year I attempt to start it.
Well, I
I'm gonna
said
go pull it up and put it in my bathroom today.
I said we did a deep breath of life 2 years in a row. I said so maybe we'll switch to this one coming into the new year. So we'll test it today for December the 20th. For December the 20th, it says the glad game, reconsider. Be glad, be good, be brave. Eleanor Hodgman Porter. It says bah humbug. You can't mean that 4 days before Christmas. Oh, yes, you can, especially 4 days before Christmas. This morning, the test that tries women's souls commence. As with Christmas past, this year the test will be multiple choice. Who sleeps where? Who cooks what? Who gets custody of Christmas morning? What gifts haven't arrived? Which gifts haven't yet been sent? Who picks people up at the airport? Who checks into Bedlam? Suddenly, Ebenezer Scrooge seems like the most maligned and misunderstood figure in literature. But I know someone whose literary reputation needs rehabilitation even more than Scrooge. Remember Pollyanna, the glad girl? Now, don't snicker at the thought of her name. Pollyanna's cloying determination to find the good in any situation might seem too saccharine to swallow 4 days before Christmas. But I think the instructions to her glad game should be festively wrapped and put under every woman's tree. Sneer if you must, but the glad game is the perfect antidote when a holiday problem flares up suddenly. Pollyanna did not pretend that everything was good. Her creator, Eleanor Hodgman Porter, insists. Instead, she represented the cherry, courageous acceptance of the past. Instead, she represented a cheery, courageous acceptance of the facts. She understood that unpleasant things are always with us, but she believed in mitigating them by looking for whatever good there is in what is. Okay, Pollyanna. When Pollyanna was originally published in 1913, no one was more shocked than Mrs. Porter at the sudden and widespread appeal of her 11-year-old orphan's ability to find the silver lining in any black cloud. Although the book was published without any publicity, word of mouth recommendations made it a bestseller, eventually selling over 1 million copies. Pollyanna was translated into a dozen languages and was so popular that the character's name entered an English vernacular to describe irrepressible optimism. In the novel, Pollyanna Whittier is the daughter of an impoverished missionary who continuously preaches the sermon of gladness to anyone who listens. The Reverend Whittier points out that the Bible records 800 instances of God instructing his children to be glad and rejoice. Obviously, the Reverend concludes he must have wanted us to live that way, at least some of the time. One Christmas, the beliefs are put to a severe test when the annual holiday hamper arrives for the Missionary Ladies Aid Society. Pollyanna has asked for a real China doll for Christmas. But when she opens the hamper on Christmas morning, she finds that the good ladies have mistakenly sent her a pair of children's crutches instead. Naturally, she feels devastated. In her efforts to comfort her, the Reverend makes up a game to see if they can find one good thing about receiving a pair of crutches as a Christmas gift. Of course they do. Pollyanna doesn't need them. Thus, the glad game is created. After Pollyanna's father dies, she's sent to live with her aunt Polly Harrington, a wealthy but lonely spinster. No one doubts the reason Miss Polly never married in her very stern, unpleasant personality. When Pollyanna arrives in a little Vermont town, she soon transforms the community with her spunk and good cheer. The sick become well, the lonely find friends, and sweethearts' unhappy marriages are saved. Everyone except Aunt Polly succumbs to looking for life's bright side. But Aunt Polly remains a hard nut to crack. At one point, she explodes, will you stop using that everlasting word, glad? It's glad, 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 from morning till night until I think I shall go wild. a response one could imagine sharing occasionally. However, even Aunt Polly comes under the glass spell after Pollyanna has a serious accident, only pulls through because of her own pluck and the goodwill of the community. Pollyanna may be hopelessly sentimental, old fashioned, and outdated as a novel, but the business about 800 reassurances to cheer up is not so bad, deserves consideration. Perhaps this is exactly the nugget of good news we should meditate on as we deck the halls and roll out the red carpet. Okay, Pollyanna. I thought Pollyanna was just a thing that we did for Christmas. Like, you want to be in a Pollyanna? I'm gonna be in a Pollyanna. You want to be in a Pollyanna? I'm gonna be in a Pollyanna. Okay, who you got? Who you got? Who you got? So I guess that's where the game came from. Pollyanna Whittier and the Glad game. That's really cute. I like it. I like
You
it.
remember Felicia Rashad and Rudy did Pollyanna, the story of Pollyanna. Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they did it years ago. You look it up, it's a really good movie. She talked about doing that movie on she was on who podcast? She was talking to Lena Waithe on a podcast, and she talked about being Polly, Auntie Polly, and
Mm-mm.
she said that was one of her favorite roles because it showed how a person that's overcome with the Auntie Polly was mean. She was really, really, really mean.
That's a
She
bit.
was like, and like for her to play that role, like everybody knows her for playing Claire Huxtable, but we all know when Felicia Rashad switches to
She
the
switched.
mean person, she could be the mean person.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but back then nobody knew her for being the mean person in
Yeah.
a role. So that's why it stood out to her in her mind. But she liked the storyline of Polly,
Mm-hmm.
and the lesson of Polly. But yeah, they did that movie years ago.
Wow. I'm gonna have.
Yeah, it is a remake, Manya. They did it's a remake, and but it's a black version. Originally
Oh,
it
great.
wasn't.
I'd like to see that one. I never
Yeah.
knew that because I knew it was one from the 60s that, Pollyanna
Yeah,
edition.
she it's a black version of that story. It wasn't originally told in
With
our
Felicia
voice.
Rashad, you said? I want to
Yeah,
check
it's
it.
Felicia Rashad and Keisha Knight Pulliam. Keisha
Oh,
Knight Pulliam
wow.
played the little girl, and Felicia Rashad played Aunt Polly. Look
Got
it
Oh,
up. And
wow.
she
I
said it's
will.
on. She said it's on YouTube. You can watch it for free. Look it up.
it.
I will.
So
Oh,
good.
wow.
And it had to be a long time ago because Keisha Knight Pulliam is a grown adult now. I mean, she grown, like 40.
She my age. Keisha
She
Knight Pulliam is my age.
is
Like
40s, right?
um, she may be just a little bit younger than me, but she's not that much younger than me. And so that movie was done when I was a little girl. It
Mm-hmm.
was
Yeah,
a
wow.
long time ago.
That
Yeah.
movie, yeah, it has to be because I mean the originals is in this is was made in the 60s.
It said 19.
So,
The original story was written
was
1913.
she?
That's
Oh,
what
wow.
that's what this said. In simple abundance, said 1913.
Yeah, it's a very old story. She talked about it. If you look up, I believe it was Lena Waithe that podcast that Felicia Rashad was on, and she talked about playing Auntie Polly.
Yeah,
And but
it says when Pollyanna was originally published in 1913. No one
Wow.
more shocked that than Miss Porter, the writer, at the sudden and widespread appeal of the 11-year-old orphan's ability to find a silver lining in any black cloud. So it became a bestseller not because she advertised. Excuse me. It became a bestseller because of word of mouth. Now
They
that's
didn't have advertising back then.
way to become a bestseller. You got to read the story. You got to read this book. You got to read the story. You got to read this book, and it became a bestseller because of it. That's some good stuff right there.
I found that it's on YouTube. I'll copy the link. It
Okay.
is It was made in 1989. I
Wow.
was a little girl.
Wow. 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 Shucks. 1989. I had already graduated high school and was married. How many?
Girl, no, you wasn't. You don't look like that, girl. Girl, my daughter. Every time I tell my daughter,
I was already married 6 good years in 1989.
Wow.
girl, my
It
daughter be like, "Mom, I know you lying. That lady is not that old." I'm like, that that's her age, Michaela.
Oh,
Age is man-made. Let's all remember that. We eternal.
but
Right.
I'm very,
We
very
have no age.
for this book. I think that this will be a great start for January 1. I think so. I think so. I think we're gonna do it. I think I like it. Let's see. It says often people attempt to live their lives backwards. They try to have more things and more money in order to do more of what they want so they will be happier. The way it actually works is in the reverse. You must first be who you really are, then do what you really need to do in order to have what you want. Margaret Young. Is she the? Nope, she's not. Oh, this is that's the forward. Margaret Young wrote that in the forward. Okay, so I like this simple abundance. I think this will be a great book. For us to do. I had been talking about it for the longest. So some stuff is long, some stuff is short. So yeah, I like it. hmm January 1 starts with the words a transformative year of delight and discovery. You know, that's what we about to have, right? A transformative year of light and discovery. Just discovering all of the most beautiful ways to live in this life. I'm so excited for every piece and every part that is already beginning to show itself. Like life is really unfolding, and I'm so excited for where I am in the scheme of things when it comes to how old I am and what I already experienced. Now I can really appreciate life. I appreciate life even more because of my experiences, because of things that people did and things that people do. I just am excited because I know what I know. I know what I know. I'm smart. You is small. You is important.
You is kind
You is
and you
kind.
is important.
Listen, and I'm just so grateful. Oh, you missed the part. I am not at home. I'm at Bunyel's house because, okay, let me tell the story. So, what had happened was yesterday, I went to go get the U-Haul truck. And I just wanted a 10-foot cute lady truck. That's it. And it's not that I can't drive a big truck because I have in the past, moving from Atlanta back to Philly, I drove a 26-foot Penske truck pulling my Toyota Camry on the back on the trailer. So I'm okay with, I can drive it. I've drove the 6x9 trailers. I know how to connect the trailer. I know how to do all that. But that was not my intention for this situation. I just wanted a 10-foot lady truck. That's it. So I get there and they say we don't have a 10-foot. I'm doing the thing and it says we don't have a 10-foot. We have 15. I said, okay, I could do 15, no problem. So I get there and I'm checking in because everything is mobile. I'm checking in and it says the price is no longer available. And I said, what? How's the price? So I go and I ask the man. The man says you got to call. So I called. They said, oh, the truck is not available. We can give you a 20-foot truck at the same price as the 15. And I'm thinking, I'm looking at the 15 right there. She's like, yeah, they must not have checked it in or whatever, but I can't give it to you. I can only give you what I see. So I see that one. So I go to the truck, and as I'm walking up, I see the truck number says T2888. Of course, my truck is the truck with the 888, and it's 20 feet long. So I get the truck. I'm on my way to pick up the I'm on my way to pick up this dining room set that I find on Facebook Marketplace. I'm waiting for him to tell me that I can come now. I told him I was picking up the truck at 3:00. Can I come after that? Well, I ended up not getting the truck till like 4 something with all of the crazy. So he was like, yeah, I'm available, just come, whatever. I said, okay, it's probably going to be this amount of time because, he tells me that he's in Canton, Georgia. How much is this diamond set again? $100. Okay, it's still worth it. 37 miles, $37, and an hour of my time. So by the time I get there, it's definitely not 4:30. I get there like at 6:30. And he was telling me he was going to be busy on a call and this and that. He's now off the call. His son is out there. They load everything up. I got the bungees. They do everything. And then on my way, thinking I was going back to my house, I'm like, Vanielle's house is closer. And that's where my stuff is. So let me just go to my daughter's house. So that's where I am in my old seat, but everything is gone. I took it all out.
But those walls are periwinkle, huh? That's why I was like,
Oh no, it's
it's
blue. It's like a light blue or something.
oh, okay. It looked like that room. I said, I thought that room was painted. What's happening? What happened?
Periwinkle is a blue.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bluish, purplish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bluish purple. Periwinkle is like a blue.
Oh,
Periwinkle blue.
there it is. That's where I am. So yeah, so I'm here now, and I realized I have way a whole lot of stuff. So, and then the other thing I realized when I looked at his address was 224, whatever street it was, and I said 224. That's 8. So I left my 8 house in the 888 truck and went to another 8 house. And him and his son was so gracious because he asked me, did I have any help? I said, no, girl power. It's a table and chair. Like, I could move a table and a chair. So he was like, well, my concern was the glass. He said, but either I can help you or my wife or somebody will help you with it. When I got there, I didn't have to do anything. Him and his son put everything in the truck. They bungeed everything so nothing moved around. And I had arrived at my daughter's house last night about, I think, 9:00. No, yeah, 8:30, 9:00. And I was so intent on I was going to pack all the books and do all the stuff. I told my daughter, said, well, we going to bed. I said, I think that's an excellent idea. So I got in my bed. Y'all know I've been sleeping in the blow up bed for all these days and days and days and days and days. I got in my bed and it was lights out. My daughter texted me like 10:30, which I saw this morning. You all right down there? I don't remember nothing. I ain't even dreamed nothing. I was asleep. And got up this morning, got myself together. At least I had, clothes and everything here, so it was all good. But yeah, it's time to get. So now I gotta just pack all this little stuff, and then figure. I don't even know who's coming to get the big stuff. A bunch of people said yes, but they all said yes at different times. So I need the hands to come together at the same time. So, but in the meanwhile, until that part is worked out, I will be just getting everything ready to go. And so whenever
That's a blessing. You needed that real bed rest. You needed real bed rest. That was a blessing.
what?
You needed to be
Oh,
in that bed, not in that. Yeah, you needed some real bed rest for the day today. So,
oh my God. And I got it. I got it.
yeah.
Now
And you still have to take your bed apart, right? So at least you're there to start. I know because that's going as well, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep,
Okay.
yep, yep. Yeah, I am grateful and excited for getting it all together and getting it all done. You know, God is so good to me. Like, and as I was when I got in the as I was leaving from Canton, and Canton is beautiful. I didn't know, I had never been to Canton before. The particular development where I picked up the dining table from, they were having a holiday lights contest. So everybody's house was phenomenal, just phenomenal. And I'm just riding through and I'm thinking about, okay, you got an 888 truck, went to an 8 house. And I said, okay, God, I hear you, that everything is already working out. Everything is already done. Stop fretting about it. It's going to work out the way that it needs to. So take this 20-foot truck, because more than likely you're going to need it. So let's just roll with it.
God knew you needed a bigger truck.
Yeah,
God knows.
yeah,
God knew and God knows.
absolutely.
All.
Yes. So when I got here, that's when I'm looking at everything other than my bed. I'm like, yeah, yep, you needed it. The 888 truck. I needed the 888 truck. And that's what I got. And I'm just in awe of watching the unfolding of everything. Of everything that's needed, everything that's required. Like I asked even two of the people that work with me in the trash company. They like, oh yeah, definitely, Miss Rose, we got you. And so, I'm just grateful that they said yes. And then my other girlfriend, her friend is a mover, so he moved my stuff because I'm like, who moved it the last time? I didn't go through this the last time, and I was right because Skip moved everything. So I reached out to him. I'm just waiting to hear. So I just know it's all going to work out in a way that's best for all parties involved, and everything will be moved today, and it'll get minimally. My bedroom will get put together because I can't let nobody leave that don't put that stuff together, because that is a heavy wood set. So I ain't leaving. They're not gonna leave with that undone. They gotta put that together. So yeah, so that's the 888 story. We still rolling with the eights. We still we still rolling with the eights. I went, and then I realized that my daughter's house is also an 8 house.
Okay.
I just I just picked up a trailer and the first three numbers are 448.
That's it. That's it. That's 88. Like literally, there's so much gratitude and so many signs and wonders to just remind us that everything is already all right. Like no matter what your mind is telling you, you are already all right. Go ahead, Noreen.
Greetings, everyone. Happy Saturday. With the 888, I get this junk mail, right, that says that I win.
Yeah.
And so this number is 888-888.88. So I had to take a screenshot of that one before deleting it.
Oh my goodness. It is so amazing to me that because what I heard in my spirit last night as I'm leaving Canton, I'm like, God is just saying, I got you. God is telling us that he got the plan. Like, why are you worried about it? Stop worrying about it. So however things are turning out, however things are panning out, even if you mush up your foot, that must mean you need to rest. You need to relax. You're doing too much. Sit down. Have several seats, Shanette. You're doing a little bit too much. So now you got to sit with your foot up and have people wait on you. That's what you got to do. So be all right with sitting down. So whatever it is, it
You
is.
know Shanette's limping around. You know she's not sitting down. Shanette dragging that foot from left to right.
Manya, shut up, man.
Not doing nothing
Manya,
but moving
shut
that
up.
foot around. Stop it. She
Manya,
needs to
shut
relax.
up.
She over there
She needs
hopping.
to
She over there hopping, right? I know.
get with her mash up foot. She said, as long as I got one good foot,
What
Manya, don't
what
let me come over
about
there
the
and box you in
lady
the mouth.
with the broken
Manya, shut
arm
up.
that you went
that's
to
why I
help
said
her
that too.
paint? She wouldn't sit down.
As
Oh,
long as she got one
We
good
got to
foot,
listen though. We got to
as long
listen
as she got
though.
one good foot.
Oh, God.
what
That's crazy.
you doing,
We got to
Shanice?
listen to what God is leading us to.
Yes, we have to listen. Yeah, I know. I know she over there hopping around.
I know, and I wanted to go support Tori today because today's her thing.
That's her thing. I
I
know.
could hop over there.
You can hop over there. It's not your driving foot.
It is my driving foot. It
Oh,
feel a little bit better today. It feel much better today.
okay, okay.
I've been rubbing it down and hubbing. And I got to go to Daddy on Monday, so it got
Only
to get
hop,
better.
only hop if you safe now. Only hop if you safe.
Oh my God.
Jeanette
I
hopping
just
around,
can't put you on my back, Tori.
flipping around.
Not today on the back. Not today on the back. Gotta get better. Gotta get better.
What
But
your husband say, Shanette?
what Miss Smiley say?
He just hey he just say he just gonna have to scoot.
Go.
Gonna have to scoot down
Scoot
scoot
down.
down. But he was like, I thought you
SCOT.
was in the bed. What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah.
I said, but I can't be staying in the bed.
You almost choked Noreen when you said that. Oh my God. Listen, we are full of joy and laughter. It doesn't matter how things are going or what things are doing. Like, God will show us the joy in it, the laughter in it. And I'm just so grateful to be on this journey with all of you and to be able to share the journey as we move through. One of the things that I write every time I sign one of my books is finding joy in the journey. Like you could
Oh, that's good.
joy in the journey. Continue to find the joy, even though it may not look joyful when you look, because thinking about boxing up 100 books don't look joyful to me at all. I need somebody to come do that. I need to go what they call, what's it, thumbtack? I need to get a thumbtacker over here.
No, you need to think about what Nona Carey says. When you change the
Change
way
the
you
way you
look at
look.
things, that's right, it changes. So now you'll remember what books you have. You'll be able to gift some of them if you don't want to just carry all
Yeah,
of them with you.
I
You
got a
get a chance to review.
yeah, I got a whole stack of books to gift. I really do. But yeah, I'm not gonna call anybody. I was just joking. But yeah, it really is joyful. And to see how many, because all these books came from the thrift store since I've been here. Like these, I didn't have no books. I mean, I have some in storage that I bought with me, but these are all new. These are all new books. And books are like flowers. I love books. I love books. And even though I may not read the entire book, I always open them, find something in it that attracted me to it, and read that part and feel good about what I read. And even looking at them, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Can
10,
you hear me?
12. I can see 12 Goodwill tags on them right now. So I'm like, oh my God. Like literally, these are all books that I just got.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Maybe you should have a lending library the way you have your closet. There might be a place where people who come who don't know even what books to get could come and just read them there, or
Mm.
be a lending library, or buy them from you or something.
Or
Maybe.
to donate them to the people in Jamaica, the
Um,
mommies that needed to learn how to read. You remember the mommies that
oh,
reached out to Shanette?
my books won't fit. Most of my books are all herbal and
Yeah.
whatnot.
When I go to
Oh,
the book
okay.
to the thrift store, the book section is the first place I go.
Yeah.
Because you can get a book for 50 cents, two for $1. Like some incredible books. Some of my best recipe books have come from the thrift store.
Me too.
I found, like the Puerto Rican diaspora. Someone made a beautiful cookbook. I got a Jamaican cookbook from the book, like all types of West Indian
Ab-
cookbooks. It's
Absolutely.
the best. 50 cents.
And I don't lend books particularly unless I want to give them away, because if I don't get them back, I might have to come and break your knees.
I
Well,
s-
if you have that kind of book lending, you put those in the section that you don't mind them walking out. I saw some little kids stealing books from the library because they didn't know they could take them. And I said, "Oh, baby, you can have it." They had it all up under their clothes.
Yeah. Well, God is amazing and God is good. I'm not gonna do the artist's way today because I have nothing. I didn't bring anything. I don't have laptop. I don't have book. I don't have nothing. So
You got us.
right. So let's push the artist's way till tomorrow. We together anyway. So
Oh,
everybody
okay.
section, we'll do it tomorrow after the call.
for
Um,
your new
would you say?
for your new year. For
Would it,
4 year for the new year, your
right.
40th new year.
About it? How about it? Tomorrow's. I don't think we ever paid attention to December 21st being the anniversary of when we started. I don't think we ever have. So I love this idea of being reminded.
Brenda always brings it up every year. Brenda tells us. If
Uh,
you don't remember, Auntie Brenda remembers.
I don't
And
remember.
I think I remember when we started. Was it a Sunday when we started?
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
could check.
It was check one. It was because I remember one year we did. I don't know if it was. I
I
think it might have been when we did something for the 1,000
what? Yeah,
call,
got to 500. We celebrated.
and
Yeah,
I think we did something for 1,000 too, didn't it? When we
man.
got to 1,000 days, we did. We celebrated along the way.
Yeah, but I don't think ever on the 21st.
But Brenda always told us it was the 21st. I remember Brenda telling us. Auntie Brand be on it. She be quiet, but
Yeah,
she be
And
paying
She knows
attention.
where she is.
yeah.
that was 2021, December
Uh
21st, 2021.
Uh huh.
yep,
It was on a Tuesday. On a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, because the seven would be in 2 more years, we would full circle. It takes 7 years for it to get
Okay,
back to
take
that
7
day.
years, get back to Sunday.
Okay. I'm grateful and excited. I think that we are doing
It
something
went up on a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday, and that sounds like we were on Law of Attraction on Life Changing Alliance's call, and everybody said the journal was the Law of Attraction journal was hard. And I was like, just meet me on Zoom tomorrow, and we'll talk about it. And we've been here ever since. Go ahead, Tori.
I just wanted to say it's also the start of the winter equinox. So that's a good energy to be in as well.
Absolutely, because today is the new moon, and you got the new moon mixed with that equinox and the solstice coming up next week. So we got a whole lot of energetic goodness happening. So just lean on into the good stuff, like Pollyanna said. Just be glad, feel glad, get glad. Just be glad in all of it. And so there's so much to be in gratitude for. So we gonna keep the party going. Um, there we go. I see the chat. Anybody got anything they want to add before we go?
Well, I will be arriving. I'm grateful. I'll be arriving to Georgia early, a day early. Cause
Yay!
my second grandbaby is actually her birthday is December the 23rd. So I
Okay.
got these December grandbabies.
Yes.
that is just they are growing and loving it, and it's so cute when she knows how to get the phone and talk on FaceTime. That is hilarious.
What?
She turning 1, and she grabs the phone from her mama. Like she crawled from one side of the room to the other side yesterday. When she heard us on FaceTime, she I'm like, oh, she got something to say. And
Yeah.
she gets the phone, and I'm gonna turn my camera on. This is what she does. It's too cute. She said, and I'm like, look, girl, what? Wait a
She's a
minute.
born communicator.
Wait a minute. And she just be tapping on the phone like I'm like, stop tapping. Talk, don't tap. She just, I'm
Bridget,
sitting there.
she can't walk. She could crawl. She can't walk, but she knows to use the
She
phone.
can scoot
When I say
like Jeanette's
she
husband
power
said.
crawled
Scoot.
across that floor yesterday to get that phone and
For
talk
you.
on it. I said, that is a mess,
Well,
girl.
y'all saw my 2-year-old niece in the
Mm.
telegram putting her mother on time out.
Yes, she
2 years
did.
old.
Yeah,
Two.
grown.
Too
She's
They,
not gonna
grown.
be 3 until March 28th. So she grown.
yes.
So happy birthday to your grandbaby. How old is your the grandbaby whose birthday's today?
It's the 23rd. She's turning 1.
No, Noreen
It's a
has a grandbaby
Oh,
too.
Noreen. Oh, Noreen. Okay.
Said she has a
Happy,
grandbaby
oh,
today.
she say 16. It's sweet 16.
16th,
Oh, the
no,
16th. Oh, okay.
one is the 16th and one is the 20th. So the 16th was turned
Oh,
5, and then the one today turned 10.
all
wow.
right. Reading is fundamental, Bridget. Read good. I have 2 grands' birthdays in December as well. The
Oh,
16th and today.
uh,
Happy birthday to the grandbaby.
yes, happy birthday to the Grands. Happy birthday to the December babies. My sister's birthday is December 23rd, and she is not going to be 5. She's going to be 65, I think.
Wow.
You know, 64, something like that. But yeah, grown. I got a chance to see her when I went up to Philly. That's the one whose house burned down. And so she's living in luxury apartment right outside of Philadelphia. So I got a chance to see her and hug her. And her house is getting redone from, I mean, she get a new house. I said, all you had to say is you wanted a new house. That's what you wanted, a new house? Well, you had to go get the house had to burn down. Like you, she said, "Girl, and everything new. I'm getting, in Philly we live in townhouse. They call them townhouses, but they really are row houses. And so they don't normally come with HVAC systems with central air and all that. But she's getting all of that, all new plumbing, all new electricity."
Everything new.
Everything everything new. So everything new. And so she's like, yeah, but I'm tired of living in this apartment though. I'm ready to go. So yeah, so I'm excited for all that we get to do. And so we gonna get to this day, get this work done, and get everything moved into the new Healing House of Roses. Today is the day that everything will be in it. Maybe not all organized, but in it. I took my work truck out of the garage so that I could stage everything in the garage because I don't want it all over the place and looking crazy. And I will grab things out of the garage as I am ready to put them where they need to go. So I'm really excited for that. I'm going to snap my fingers and it's going to all be done just like that. Or I'm going to do the like I dream of Jeannie.
Merry Christmas.
That's the hard part.
The I Dream of Jeannie head nod.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Wiggle your nose. Digga, digga, dig.
yes.
That's the
That's
witch.
bewitched. Yes,
That's
bewitched.
witch.
Oh, that's Bewitched that wiggle her nose. Okay.
I
Yes,
Dream of Jeannie. You cross your hands and you nod.
And
Dream
nod
of
your
Jeannie,
head.
cross your hands. Yeah.
absolutely. Well, I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for always giving me some place to come for joy. This is the place to become that is the silver lining in any dark cloud in any day or any night. So thank you so much for being here. With that being said, Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessing for today?
Jeanette's Manja's cat is just so cute and so at peace. That's how we all should sleep. Just let God have it.
Yes.
All right.
Bridget,
I'm
yeah,
blessed going in.
I'm blessed
I'm
going.
I'm blessed
I'm
going
blessed coming
in,
out.
I'm blessed coming.
blessed coming
I'm
out.
blessed in the city.
Blessed in the
I'm
city.
blessed in the
I'm blessed in the
city.
field.
Blessed in
I'm blessed in the
I am
field.
always in the right place at the right time
in the
I'm
right
always in the right place at the right time
with the right people,
right
with
people,
the right
doing the
people,
right thing
right thing.
doing the right
for the
thing
right reasons,
for
for the
the right.
right reason.
and everything is in divine order.
Everything's
And
in.
everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
David
As
says,
David says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
"Man,
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us
and an open
Extend the open hand of favor to us
that we may do no harm.
that
that
we
we may do
do
no harm.
harm,
And we let go and let God.
we
And
let
we let
go
go and let
And
God
Then go with the flow
and go with the
go
flow
with the
and
flow
let the blessings and the money roll in.
and let the
and
and
blessing
let the blessings and the money roll in
From the north, south, east, and west,
from the north,
from
south,
the north, south, east, and west,
from above and beneath,
above and
from
beneath,
above and beneath,
from known and unknown sources.
from known.
from known and unknown sources.
Tell us about our money, Doc.
We have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance so we never run out.
Right
we
now,
We
never
never run out.
We always have more than enough.
always have
we
more.
I always have more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
Mhm.
More than enough to do anything our hearts desire.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
Yes.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do
to
for others.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
Money to
We have money to spend, money
spend
to lend, and
and
money to keep.
Because our bank is in
heaven.
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 And we're the branch banks. We're the spout where the money's coming out. So make sure that you got your flow gate open and listening to God for where it's supposed to go. That's all he wants from us. He knows he can trust us with the money. Hallelujah.
Amen,
hallelujah.
amen, amen.
Absolutely. Amen. Thank you, everybody. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Bye for
Okay, Shanette, get it back on the good foot.
now.